unedited, tell the truth, and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, people, we got a live interview today, right now. Come on in, come on in, come on in, and I got a jewel for you. We got a mayoral candidate that's running for the mayor of Hazel Crest, Illinois, which is a south suburban area of Chicago. All right. All right, people. We want to bring him on, and he's going to call in. He's going to be our call-in guest tonight, and we want to be considerate, make sure we have some questions. If you have some questions, I'll be happy to ask them. And we're going to do a phone interview, and I pray that you guys call on in. And it's a big, great thing. Make sure you text everybody, let them know that we're live. Martin G. Johnson is live, uncut, unedited. And I'm finna text a couple of people, let them know that I am live. I am live. So I appreciate for those of you just tuning in, and we want to hear from him today. And he decided that he wanted to come on here today, and I wanted to let him come on today so we can talk. You know, it's a blessing when a candidate can come on a podcast, you know, of an ordinary person just like me, a young man from the south side of Chicago. All right, people, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. It is a pleasure just to have him on my page, on my live, and he's going to talk to us. Now, take in mind a little history. The name is Marvin D. Rias. I hope I pronounced that Rias. I think I'm pronouncing that correct now. Don't beat me up now. Don't beat me up now. You know, I went to public school. But come on in, people. Come on in. This is live. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Rants. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah, I love being black. Yes. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. We covering politics. Politics, politics, politics. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. All right. He'll be calling in probably another 2 or 3 minutes. And this is our opportunity to ask him some questions. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. As you know, this is live, uncut, unedited. We have opened up our platform for Democrats, Republicans, independents. We'd love to hear from you. We thank you for choosing this podcast, this live, to come on in with us, people. Come on in, people. This is a great, it's going to be a great interview. This is an intelligent brother, and we want to hear from him. We definitely want to hear from him. We want to hear from him. And I'm quite sure that he's going to be telling us some things. And the former mayor, I think he have served his term out. He no longer can't run again. So we having as many people that's running, but this candidate, Mr. Marlon, reached out and hey, I'm here. So I appreciate him reaching out, want to come on live and let the people know about transparency, what he planned on doing for the community. And this is it, people. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. We're live, uncut, and unedited. Come on in, people. I'm texting my people and let them know that I'm live. We got a mayoral candidate. All right. All right. We are live, people. We are live. Come on in. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you guys, I want to make sure you guys share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Please do that. Please do that. And I love you guys. Hey, Jewel and the family, how you guys doing? Vicky, what's going on? How you doing? Tamara, what's going on? All right. All right, I need you guys to share the video. Share the video. We out here tonight, and we have a brother that wants to tell us about himself, and I want to hear from him. I want to hear from him. Some of you said, "Well, Martin, I don't do politics." Well, I tell you what, politics have a role in our lives, whether we like it or not. They make decisions. They make policies, whether we agree with them or not, and we have to get in and fight for what we want, people. All right. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm constantly texting people, letting them know that I'm live, uncut, and unedited. Real talk. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We warming the crowd up. Warm it up. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and what? Shame the devil. We're gonna tell the truth tonight. We're definitely gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth tonight. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I need you guys to tag, like, share, so we can get that in. And if you know anyone that's living in Hazel Crest, they're more than welcome to join us tonight. Join us tonight. And we know that this race has been heated up. They've been destroying his signs, spray painting over his signs and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on, people, a lot going on. All right. Hazel Crest, mayoral candidate, Mr. Marlon. All right, he's going to be joining us very shortly. Hey, Sharice, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello, Vicky Gavin. All right, how you doing? All right, come on in. This is live, uncut, and unedited. Get the message out, people. All right, we need to hear from the people. We talk about politicians. We say they don't come around, they don't talk. Well, he's here. And I'm waiting to hear from some of you guys to come on in. Yeah. All right. All right. This is live, uncut, unedited. All right. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And it's good to be living, people. It's good to be living. And the brother just left the Crow. They interviewed him tonight, this evening, and the brother decided to come on with me, and I appreciate him. And this is almost like a last minute thing, but we're here. We're here, people. We're here. We're here. We're here. All right. Come on in, people. All right. This is live, uncut, and unedited. All right. Come on in. This is a heated race. They got a lot of people in their race, people. Mike King, what's up, Mike? I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Sharice. All right. All right. Come on in, people. We got a mayoral candidate. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Facebook, show some love. Facebook, we need you guys to show some love. Show some love. Show this brother some love for coming on the platform. Show him some love. Show him some love. I tell you, this is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. Yeah, this is real. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. All right. I appreciate you. And I tell you, people, politics plays a part in all of our lives, no matter if we're religious or non-religious or nothing. It plays a part in our lives. Whether we like it or love it or whatever, it plays a part in our lives. And real talk is what it does. Appreciate you guys. All righty. Call our brothers calling in, and we're going to hear from him and appreciate him. All right. Our brother is running for the mayor of Hazel Crest. He's a mayoral candidate. He's one of the candidates. And he chose to come on this platform. And we appreciate him. We want to show him some love. We want to show him some love, people. All right. I think all right. All right. Brother Marlon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. All right. I'm doing wonderful. How did your interview go earlier?
That went well, man.
Okay, cool.
Good time, man.
Cool.
Good talking with the brother, man.
Cool. All right. Don't get upset when I have to. Sometime I have to ask you the same questions twice because more people they come in and dip out, come in and dip out. So what's going on here? What's going on here? But the first question I'm gonna start with, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the town of Hazel Crest. All right.
All right.
Billy.
Again, Martin, I appreciate you having me on tonight,
No
man.
problem.
I really do. I'm Marlon Rias. I'm a 25-year resident of Hazel Crest. I am a current trustee, former village clerk. Been on the board now for 10 years. Have raised my family here in Hazel Crest, and again, we just excited to continue to push Hazel Crest moving forward. Um, Again, excited to be the mayor of Hazel Crest. I really am, man. I really have a great vision for this community. I'm very passionate about this community, and again, hopefully, people will learn a little bit more about me tonight.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, I'm hearing that the former mayor, which is president mayor now, he served his term limits. Is that correct?
Yeah, she is termed out.
Okay, he's termed out. Okay. So question I'm asking you. So, what made you decide to run for mayor this term, this time?
So, so again, I think I didn't come to this lightly. I kind of thought about it a long time because for a little while, man, I was going to just cross over and go into township government. But the last election cycle, when I took a look at how things were shaping up and the people that were coming into the community and the type of campaigning they were doing, I could not put my name in the hat, my hat in the ring, and make sure that I stood in front of this and made sure that we keep Hazel Crest moving in a positive direction. We don't want to turn it into nothing that it isn't has been. Hazel Crest has always been a great community to live in. We want to make sure we continue to be a great community to live in. So I didn't like the element that was starting to campaign in the community, and I wanted to make sure that I stood in front of it.
Okay, wonderful. So tell me, in one of my programs I had the other day, and I had a picture of you standing next to one of your campaign signs with spray paint all over. Tell me, what's that all about? What's going on
So,
there?
man, so I don't know anything but hard work, man. Me and my team, we out here, we're knocking doors, we're dropping the neighborhood, we're making phone calls, we're texting the community, we're putting mailers in their mailboxes. We just working hard. That's how we know. That's what we know what to do. And we've had people stealing signs. We've had people vandalizing our signs. We've had people paying people after we put a sign in someone's yard to take our signs out, put their signs in. I mean, this has been one thing after another.
Wow. Let me ask you a question. How many mayoral candidates are running for the village of Hazel Crest, city of Hazel Crest, the
Currently,
village currently?
there are four. There's four candidates. Four candidates. So,
Okay.
including myself. Four
Okay.
candidates, including myself.
Okay. All right. And let me ask you another question. What is the crime rate out there? What is it looking like in the crime? Is it a safe place to live, family oriented?
I think Hazel Crest is a great place to live. I think we it's one thing I've been saying and letting people know. I think that in the Southland, we were once suburban, but we're now urban. And I think we have to understand that we're more urban than we've ever been. But in saying that, that doesn't mean that we're not still a safe suburban community. We are. We don't have any major violent crimes happening in Hazel Crest, no more than any other community in the Southland.
Hmm.
The most we may have happening in Hazel Crest is somebody's car getting broken into or something like that. Nothing. We don't have any major incidents happening in Hazel Crest. When it's happened, it's isolated. It's probably somebody doing something from another town coming in.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
for passing through.
In person, because I've only been out there a couple of times. Has been in crime, maybe one time, I believe. One time, I think it was a party
Yeah.
going on or something out there. It's been a while. It's been some years. Been some years. So who is the mayor, the former mayor, the mayor that's serving right now? Did he endorse anybody? Did he endorse a candidate? Get behind a candidate? Anything is
Well,
go ahead.
the current mayor has endorsed me.
Okay,
The
great.
the family of the previous mayor before him, the Donaldson family, has endorsed me.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor, the first black mayor of Hazel Crest, Mr. Bill Brown, has endorsed me.
Mm.
So I have the last three. I have the last three mayoral families that have been mayors of Hazel Crest since the year '99, all behind me.
Mm. So that speaks volume of your character. Speaks volume. You're a married man?
I am a widow. I'm a
Okay.
widower. So
Okay.
I lost my wife in 23.
Okay. My condolences. Wow.
I
So
appreciate it.
it must be a tough road for you. So you've been working in politics for what, the last what, 10, 15 years?
12 years. I've been in politics now. 12 years. Started off helping out on the mayor's first campaign run for mayor, and sort of got that bug. Wanted to wanted to make a difference in the community. Wanted to serve the community, and that's what we've been doing, serving the community, man.
Okay. What is the current mayor name right now?
Bernard Allsbury.
All right. And for those of you just tuned in late, he have served his term limit, so he no longer could run for mayor. The current mayor I'm talking about right now. So the current mayor has endorsed our dear brother, and we want to get behind him, people. We want to support him. The brother reached out. Actually, a mutual party reached out and say, "Hey, how would you like to bring him on your show?" I said, "I would love to bring him on my show to talk. Love it, love it." So tell us some of your plans that you want to bring to Hazel Crest that's not there right now that you want to bring there.
So one of the things we've been talking about as a team, the Hazel Crest Progressive team, I've been doing a little bit of studying of this thing called a 15-minute city. A 15-minute city, it's only a couple of them operating in the world right now. One of the cities that's a 15-minute city is Paris, France. Another one here in America is Portland, Oregon. What a 15-minute city is, it's a city that you can walk, you can ride a bike, you can work in, you can live in, you can entertain yourself in, all within the 15 minutes of your own town. Again, we look at we got a certain area in our town called Hazel Crest proper. How it's gridded out is the perfect area for a walkable city. We also have some land here that we look to develop here on 175th Street, right in the corridor with our grocery store here. There's a hospital here. There's a school right next to it. So we have some opportunity here in Hazel Crest to build out and become a 15-minute city. And that's something I'm excited about. We're going to continue to talk about it, and we're going to figure out a way how we grow this.
Okay.
Because I think we're moving forward. People want to be able to do what they need to do right inside the comfort zone in their neighborhood.
Okay. Do you have others running with you on your ticket as well?
I do. I
Okay.
do.
You
I
can.
have I have a whole slate of people. We can name everybody that's running with us, and again, these are all people who are independent thinkers. These are all people that hold their own. They could, I said earlier when I was on Mr. Muhammad's show, they could sit here right now here with you, Martin, and talk just like I talk. Talk
Mm.
about the community because they all serve in the community. Talk about what they see for the community because we've all sit and talked about what we see vision as a group, what we see for the community. So yes, I'm at the top of the ticket. I'm punch two for Marlon Rias, but I also have my clerk, Katie Peters. She's running for clerk. She's been a 10 plus year resident of Hazel Crest, very involved with the village. She's on the youth commission. She actually had a time that she worked at the village some years ago, but she's now an entrepreneur, has her own business in Hazel Crest. And I got Mr. Earl Corney. Mr. Earl Corney is a 20 plus year resident of Hazel Crest, has been involved with several commissions in the village for years. His wife is the current president of the library board. Uh, and again, strong people in the community and a strong leader in the community, a man of faith, good man of faith.
Mm.
Yeah, Jonathan Cooper. Jonathan Cooper he's a 6 year resident of Hazel Crest. He is heavily involved with the Veteran Commission and veteran causes. Period. He's a Governor State student right now for political science. He's an Afghanistan and Iraqi veteran. So, he's a great man of character. Then I got Miss Marquita Motley. She's current school board member for 228, lifelong resident of Hazel Crest, has been here all of her life, went to college and came back and has been raising her family here in Hazel Crest. And she's an executive down at Northwestern Hospital. So I got good people with good character who want to do good for Hazel Crest and want to continue for us to grow and progress Hazel Crest moving forward. The one thing we keep talking about, I think a lot of times in towns, we want to look back and do what we used to do, but understand that we have to move forward. There's no moving back. We're not going backwards. We're going forward.
Okay, wonderful. I had one of my people in the messages. They said that that area by the hospital and that strip mall where Sharks are used to be not so nice. Can you explain that about what's going on? What she's talking about? You know.
Okay, definitely talk about it because my campaign office is right here in that particular strip
Oh,
mall.
okay.
I'm here every day.
Oh,
This
okay.
strip mall, yes, yeah. This strip mall, there's a lot of activity, a lot of people coming because we have a grocery store here that brings a lot of people to it. Now, I do understand that we need that the patrolling needs to be picked up, which that's part of our plan of safety for the Hazel Crest Progressive Party. And safety is our number one priority.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna bring CSO/public safety officers to be more of a presence in the community, be more of a presence riding around when our kids are going to school and getting out of school, and just
Perfect.
being overall allowing our police officers to do police work. Now, again, like I mentioned, we don't have anything more serious going on in Hazel Crest than any other community.
Mm-hmm.
Our police in the parking lot right now. I'm actually sitting here myself in front of my campaign office. I'll talk to you in my car.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, how is your fire department? It's good? They full staffed, understaffed?
No, we're fully staffed in Hazel Crest. Our police and fire are fully staffed departments. Our police department, which I'm proud of, our chief, Mr. Davis, he has grown that police department. We have good young officers in that police department. We've added over the last 3 to 4 years 10 to 12 young officers as the other officers have retired out. We've brought in a lot of new blood, a lot of energy to the community, so we could be out here in the community with those young officers. Our fire department. We're a full fire department.
Mm-hmm.
We have paramedic services here. So when our residents here have any issue, it's Hazel Crest Fire Department coming to take care of them.
Mm.
We don't have an ambulance service in our community. They're handled by our paramedics in Hazel Crest.
Okay. Now, what are some of your plans that you would have for the police department, and anything that you would change, or because we understand that we have carjackers all over. They carjacking not just
Yep.
Hazel, everywhere, everywhere,
Everywhere.
everywhere. But I like the
Everywhere.
fact
Yep.
that you said that when the children are going to school in the morning and when they leave the school, you make sure you have the police presence out there. That is a wonderful thing. And we know crime is not just in one area; it's all over. It's all over. It's all over.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm hoping that you can have your officers do a lot of community work with the community. Bridge, we have to bridge the gap. Whereas here in the city of
Yep.
Chicago, we're trying to bridge the gap with the police, and it has to happen. It has to happen, you know. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. And one thing for me, as I mentioned, if I have the CSO officers, again, being able to be in the neighborhoods, being able to talk to our residents and have a rapport going back and forth when there are things happening, so they can reach out to our officers
Mm,
and let them know what's going on. And again, giving our officers the technology they need to make sure they keep us safe. I think that we know that technology is the future. We have cameras. We can use more cameras. You know
hmm.
what I mean? I like to see them coming in and out our entryways. We have license plate readers, but we want to make sure that we have the whole community covered. I know right now they're working with these businesses that we have in the village to put cameras up on the businesses. They help with these strip malls to make sure that we're keeping them safe. So we currently are in the process. The South Suburban 911 Center is currently moving to Hazel Crest.
Oh,
They're going
okay.
to be moving up on 183rd. They're going to be moving up on 183rd Street. They're going to be combining with the other one, Southcom and Belcom. I get them confused with what they are, but the 911 centers in the South Suburbs is going to be almost 20 communities are going to be housed right in Hazel Crest. They're going to be housed right in Hazel Crest. The 911 center will be in Hazel Crest. on 183rd Street at the Old Bank Financial Building.
Okay. I have another question. I don't have the numbers. Maybe you can tell me. I don't know if you have the numbers in front of you. What percentage of voters turnout that you guys have in Hazel Crest when election time comes? Can you give me a number?
Well, depending on what, yeah, depending on whether that is a presidential election
Okay.
or a mayoral election or a trustee election, they're gonna probably flow between, I would say, 2,600 to 3,500 people. We have a
Okay.
total of probably close to 8,000 registered voters. So you're looking like a little over 20% turnout most times.
Okay. 20%. Okay. All right. Is that suburb is predominantly black, Hispanic, white, or what's the percentage?
It's a predominantly black. I would say we're probably 90 plus African American here in Hazel Crest. We still have, we do have a growing Hispanic population that's coming to the village.
Hmm.
It's been growing prior to the pandemic, and has started to grow a lot more since the pandemic.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, you have someone on your ticket running for the school board. So, how is the schools out there? Is it as far as the academics and how's the schools out there?
I think our schools are doing great. Again, we have a high school that's here, 228, the high school school district. They have a lot of great programs. They're going to be focusing on the trades here. They've been focusing on you know, exposing the children to trades, and obviously still exposing them to go to college. But it has been a focus on giving the kids more of an option, as they come and get out of high school. Elementary school, we have two school districts right here in Hazel Crest. We have 152 and a half, and we have 144. Both of them doing good. 152 and a half has two newer schools in their school district, so they have modern technology in the schools for the kids. And 144 has been a leader. I will one thing, my kids all went through 144, and my grandchildren actually go to 144. They have a
Mm.
great STEM school that my grandkids go to right now. So again, I think that our schools are doing what they have to do for our young people.
Okay. I want to ask you a personal question about yourself.
Yep.
Could you tell me what are some of your strengths when it comes to in leadership?
So I am a business owner. I spent 22 years managing body shops. So I've managed people for many years. I've managed multi-million-dollar body shops for many years.
Mm.
So I like to use the word micromanager, but I like to say that I'm very hands-on. So I'm very hands-on. I'm right outside your front door. That is my approach to being mayor. I want to be right outside your front door. I want to take care of those concerns that most people only get worried about the things happen in front of their homes. So we want to take a look at those trees in front of your house. We want to take a look at those sidewalks. We want to make sure that we try to get a plan together to get those potholes taken care of. Letting people be transparent when we're fixing those streets. Again, one thing we've done here in Hazel Crest over the last 10 years since we've been in office, we've done 68 streets a year. Not many communities are able to do that, but we have been able to leverage our opportunities with our CBG grants and then whatever we've been able to put into our budget to help with doing those streets. So we try to do 6 to 8 streets a year. If we could do more, we'll do more. But Martin, there's expenses to do those streets. We
Hmm.
got a plan together right now. I spoke with our engineers on how can we, when we're not able to do a full street, but we may just have a section of that street that just probably just to be repaved. How can we do that? So we're looking now as a team, as my Hazel Crest Progressive team, looking to partner with some of these smaller contractors to see how we can, step in and get some of these potholes filled and get some of these bad streets, if it's just to get them taken care of temporarily until we're able to complete the full street.
Mm, okay. I have another personal question to ask you.
Yeah.
What what do you believe, or what do you know, or what do you think that makes you stand out above your competitors, the ones that's running against you for the seat of the mayoral seat of Hazel Crest? Why should the people of Hazel Crest vote for you? That's what I want
Because
to ask.
I put Hazel Crest first and always have. As a trustee, I've been very visible and out there in the community, serving the community. I ride by community every day, Martin. There's not
Hmm.
a subdivision that doesn't get a ride by me in a week. I ride each subdivision on a weekly basis, looking and making sure things need to be where they are, taking my notes, making sure we need to get over here to look at this, or put in a note, or we need to get this house looked at, or whatever the case may be in the community. I'm gonna be very right outside your front door.
Okay.
I'm
That,
not sure. I'm not sure the other folks do
mm.
that.
That was
That's
my
what I don't.
Go ahead. That was my next question. How accessible
I
you
don't
would
think
be to if you become mayor, and I believe you are. How accessible are you going to be to your residents in Hazel Crest? Sometimes, we can't be the same person that we was when we was a trustee. So we have a greater responsibility. But I just want to know,
right.
would the people be able to touch you, to be able to call you, or that's what I want to know.
Absolutely.
Right. Right.
Absolutely. My door's gonna be open. My door's gonna be open to Hazel Crest. My
Okay.
door's gonna be open to all Hazel Crest residents, whether they support me or didn't support me. It doesn't matter. It's all about making sure the Hazel Crest residents are taken care of, whatever their concern is. If we can help, we'll do our best to help.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Now, as in leadership, you've been in leadership for many years. You won't make everybody happy. Some people, no
No.
matter what you do, you just not good enough, and you just do it. It's just, how are you going to handle? You have what's the population there in Hazel Crest? You said
Uh, Almost 14,000.
14,000. Okay, you're going to manage a city of 14,000. If people vote you in as mayor, and you're going to have a great job, and you're going to need a great leadership team, which you got your team with you. What about the old regime? Most mayors, um, even though you have been endorsed by the former mayor, the present mayor, they like to bring in fresh ideas, fresh minds. What are you going to do about some of them old people that's in office right now that probably needs to retire? I'm just speaking in general, not trying to knock nobody off job, but normally any mayor come in, they bring their own administration in too as well.
Yeah, and what we'll do is we're gonna take our time with that, and
Right,
we're gonna take a look and make sure that we're making the right decisions on that. I'm not in a rush to just blow everything
right.
up, but we will take our time, make sure we're putting good people in who are gonna do good government.
That's perfect.
That's the bad thing. Good government. I don't want anybody that's not gonna do good government.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So you said you've served on the trustee board for about 10 years, you said?
I have been on the village board for 10 years.
10,
I
okay.
started off as I was appointed the village clerk in 2015. So
Hmm.
I served as village clerk from 2015 to 2017, and I'm in my second term as trustee right now.
Okay. Now, what have been some of your greatest challenges as serving in the in the arena of political?
I think that the greatest challenge is not being able to help as many people as we would like.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that I think that and going out over this last couple of months, and we're talking to residents, and we're knocking on doors, and we're hearing the concerns in the community and everything. And like you mentioned, there's almost 14,000 people. It's impossible to touch everybody, but you
Hmm.
just wish that you can. If you know what I mean, you just wish that you could. We wish we had the dollars to do every street. We wish we had the dollars to fix every problem in the community. But we are limited. You know what I mean? Because we're not a bustling Orland Park or a Chile Park.
Hmm.
We're a bedroom community. Hazel Crest is a bedroom community. We're property owners here. We don't have big industry here. So
Right.
we have to we're limited with what we can do, but we do the best what we got.
Now, Hazel Crest is very known for high property taxes.
Yeah,
So
let's talk about it.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. So let's talk about that. What is?
So
Go
here
ahead.
in here in the south suburbs, this past tax cycle at the end of last year, there we got hit really hard,
Yes.
and um, we got hit very hard, and not only Hazel Crest, the whole Southland got hit
Hmm.
very very hard. And again, I think we need to look at how we assess our homes, because we pay in the Southland per the value of our home tax rates very high compared to other communities. And I think how they assess these homes and how we distribute those property tax dollars needs to be looked at. Now we need to make sure that we talk to our folks down in Springfield to help us out with that. And that's one thing, we do have relationships. I do have a relationship with the state reps in my area. I do have a relationship with the state senators
Hmm.
that touch my town, and all the mayors that are touching my town. And again, collectively as a Southland, we have to go down and advocate for our residents about how can we figure out a better way and a better taxing system. Illinois is one of the few states that distribute property taxes how they do.
Yeah, because I have a friend that lives out there in Hazel Crest, and his home is paid for. But he told me, he said, "Well, Martin, if my home wasn't paid for, I don't know, I'd be able to afford to live out there." You hear that, and you're
Yeah,
right. Property tax. I remember when they came out. I believe it was the first year. It was a long list of South suburban area. How some of them went up 30%, 100%, 50%, 20%. It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Okay, and did you
yeah,
tell me?
they
Go ahead.
didn't do a good job. They didn't do a good job of um, getting information out to folks, making sure folks were able to get the proper assessments, the exemptions on their property tax, making sure our seniors got all of their exemptions they're supposed to have, and we got to do a better job of communicating, making sure people know what they need to do.
Hmm. Okay. Um, you say you presently serve. You're a trustee right now, right?
Yep, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's cool. So, how was that? Has that been challenging that position to you?
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy being a trustee. That's one of the reasons why, when opportunity came for me to step up and run for mayor, I didn't blink at it. Like I said, it took me a little while to come to it, but once I came to it in 23, I've been all in,
Hmm.
and I have been all in with this from the start. Again, because I want to make sure that we're doing the best we can for our Hazel Crest residents. And I want to make sure we continue to protect Hazel Crest and make sure Hazel Crest is moving forward. And as a trustee, I got the same thing. I supported what I needed to support to keep the community moving forward. I didn't always agree with everything, but
Hmm.
for the betterment of the community, we did do what we have to do to keep the community moving forward. I chose to, as a board member, and it's something important to me. Now, we see other board meetings, and I know I've seen your show, and you talk about it in other communities
Hmm.
where they're always fighting and always
Hmm.
crazy. That's something we don't want in Hazel Crest. We never want that in Hazel Crest. We want to make sure we got proper decorum in the meetings. We want to make sure that our meetings are held in a very respectful way to each other. And when
Hmm.
we have a disagreement, we can have that disagreement behind the scenes, and then we can
Yes.
come out either with a united front or not a united front. But we're gonna make sure that we have a respectful front. We're gonna make sure that we're giving the people something they can be proud of, knowing that their board is not going to be acting crazy.
And that's what I'm talking about. And I always tell people I was raised in church in my teenage years, and I've always been taught wherever you have people that you're going to have trouble. Just how you handle it. And I like what you said. Let's go behind closed doors and handle this. And sometimes we may not agree on things, but we have to be professional, not to call each other out names and things like that. And I am so glad that you're standing on that. You don't want a circus. You definitely don't want a circus. Definitely don't
That's
want a
not what I
circus.
want.
And
That's not what I want. And we're okay to disagree, but when
right.
we come out here, we need to make sure we have a certain decorum of how we handle things.
That's right. Let's move on with the business. The taxpayers
Take
pay
care of,
you
take
guys.
care of the
Let's take care of the business.
take care of the business. Take care of the business.
So what you say, we don't have to, we don't have to invite each other for barbecue, but we just have to take care of this business. What we plan to
Take care of
do.
the business of the community.
Oh, okay. So you have children that still attend in school in Hazel Crest as well?
Uh,
Grandchildren.
my I have grandchildren. I have
Okay.
all adults. My children are adults. I have grandchildren. I have two grandkids that go to the STEM school at 144.
Okay. Perfect. 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 Now I'm gonna ask you another personal question. Was this ever your vision to be the mayor of Hazel Crest?
You know, not when I first got started, man. I
Mm,
did, when I first got started helping out and working in politics, it was just to serve the community and just to help out, just to be a part of something. But as years have gone on, and I have been able to build relationships, been able to see how government works, and 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 start to envision what I could see for the community, then it started to come reality that I could do it, and I feel confident on doing a great job for Hazel Crest and really keeping Hazel Crest moving forward. Again, I don't want us going backwards. I want us moving forward.
hmm So how is your relationship with the businesses out there in Hazel Crest? Do you have a relationship with a lot of business owners? I know you. I'm quite sure you're familiar with them because you serve on the trustee board.
Yeah, I have a great relationship with almost every. If they're doing something in Hazel Crest, I probably got a number on them to talk to them.
Okay.
And so I've held several events at several of the businesses in the community. I think we've grown the last couple of years with entertainment spaces in the community.
Mm.
I've held events over this cycle here this campaign cycle at almost every event space, not event space or entertainment space we have in the community. So again, the business have been very supportive of me, and I've been very supportive of them.
Wonderful, wonderful. See, that's a good thing. You have a name in the community. You lived in the community for so many years. You've served in the community. That's a wonderful thing. That's more so qualified. So when people say Marlon, what would they say in Hazel Crest? If I go and talk to somebody in Hazel Crest about you, what would they say? What would they say?
But but I hope they say I'm a nice guy, 'cause that's what I think I've always tried to be, is a nice, fair guy. And
Mm.
again, there are some people, and I want to make sure I continue to hit on this one here. There are some people, because I have been supportive of someone in the current mayor,
Hmm.
that think that I'm like him. I'm not like him. I'm
Right.
my own man. I've always been my own man. And most of these folks that are running for office with me have come off of him as well. They have been
Mm.
a part of his team or organization at one time or another themselves. You know, for some reason they decided they want to go their own way. That's their business. You
Mm.
know, but again, one thing I like to say, I've always been my own man, and I will continue to be my own man. I can make my own mind up. That's the reason why I put good people around me. We're gonna make good decisions for Hazel Crest.
Hmm. It might be a little jealousy in the air too. That could be it too, because
Uh,
we have that amongst a lot of us. I call it hidden jealousy, hidden hatred for someone to go uproot, pull your signs up, to spray paint over your signs. I mean, I know politics is dirty, and that's what they do. It's to be expected. I understand, but it just that's no respect. That's all. No respect. No respect. Man,
yeah, and
go ahead.
we did a video of it because I wanted to take the steam off of it, because I took a look at, like, you know yeah, you did face my signs, but we can always get another sign, which we did. But I left them up for a reason too, Bart, because I wanted people to see what
Mm-hmm.
people were out there doing. And so I left them up,
Mm-hmm.
and we did a video of it just to show people what's going on. Why would they deface my sign? I'm not defacing anyone else's sign. I'm not pulling up anybody else's
Mm-hmm.
stuff out of yards. Why are they doing that to me?
Okay. I had one of my people that calls me and ask you a question. Is the old Moon Oink is still empty? The building, is it still empty?
It is empty. I would say we've had some good movement up there on 183rd Street here recently. I know people would love to see a grocery store come there, but I'm gonna be honest with you, because everybody wants to see a Trader Joe's, everybody wants to see a Mariano's, everybody wants to see some type of Whole Foods come there. They came out here. Those entities came out here and visited the Southland. They said that footprint wasn't for them. That was several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I envision potentially for that space, we don't have enough family entertainment on this side of the south suburbs. For a family to go for a family to go and entertain themselves, they have to go way out to Mokina or to Tilly Park or Orland Park to do some things. To go to a Gizmos or go to one of the Sky Zones or something, or to have some successive entertainment. I would love for us to figure out a way to bring some family entertainment into that space, because I think that our children need somewhere to go to entertain themselves, so they don't have to go very far. We have several communities that can support it, from Hazel Crest to Markham, to Country Club Hills, to Homewood, to Madison, to Olympia Fields. So I think Hazel Crest, with that space there, could be a good family entertainment space, and that's what we'll work towards selling that on.
Mm. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Man, I think I asked you just about all the questions. It wasn't a hard interview; it was just basic questions, and man, I really appreciate you coming on here tonight, and you made my day, and I thank you, and just coming on here, just being transparent. You said
Yeah.
that you was your own man, even though the present mayor endorsed you, and other families of the other mayors, they endorse you as well. So I appreciate you. You paid your dues, and if your wife can look down and see you doing great, she cheering you on. And I don't know a person, didn't ever know her, but I'm quite sure she's proud of you. She's very proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Martin. I appreciate you for having me on, man. Give me a few minutes to so people get to know me, on your platform. And I'm sure you got listeners that are probably in the south suburbs that know somebody that lives in Hazel Crest, and just ask them to support myself. Punch 2, punch 6, punch 10, 11, and 12 for the Hazel Crest Progressive Party.
I will. Send me your flyer too as well. Your flyer with the numbers on it, and I'll post it too as well. I'll post it right now. If you can send it to me right now, if we're talking, I can put it up right now before you get off.
Give me
Okay, I'll
yeah,
give
give
you
me
a
a
second.
second.
Okay,
Okay.
no problem. No problem. And I'll be happy to put it up. All right, people, listen. The brother came here and transparent, answered the questions. He didn't beat around the bush. So this is what we want. We need transparency from our politicians. We need to hold them accountable. We need to ask them questions. We need to do investigation. See how long they've been working in government. If they love people, are they people approachable? All right, he just sent it to me, and I'm gonna post it up.
And
People,
also,
go ahead.
and also, Martin, you can tell folks if they want to see about platform, want to meet my team, want to see what we're looking to do for the community. We have a website, w www
Mm-hmm.
www.hcprogressive.com.
Okay.
hcprogressive.com.
Do you are there any debates coming up or anything before election time?
We
Any?
actually have a forum tomorrow.
Oh
Looking
wow.
forward to it.
Oh, okay.
We have a forum tomorrow, 1:30 at the Hazel Crest Senior Building in the back of the police department there. We have a forum tomorrow. I'm showing up. We'll see who else shows up, and we'll be there for the people to hear what we want to do for the community.
Okay. Beautiful. 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 That was one of my questions I forgot to ask you. All right, here's on the screen. Here it is. Right here. Right here on the screen. All right. That's his team that he's running with. Right here on the screen. And there's a form tomorrow, right? Correct. At 1:30, right?
1:30 at the senior room at the Hazel Crest Police Department.
Okay, senior room. Okay. I wish I had time to be there. I got a lot going on. I got a funeral tomorrow, and I got a lot of business. I would love to come there just to film it and see you guys in action. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, again, I really do appreciate you, Barton, man. And anytime, man. You want to come out to Hazel Crest, man? Hit me up, man.
I sure
We'll
will,
take a
man.
ride.
Man, I appreciate you, man. And again, before you leave, and you did say that you wanted people to come out there and check your team out, right? I think you said something like that as well.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. They're gonna all be at the forum tomorrow.
Mhm.
So you can, residents of Hazel Crest that come here from my team, they can hear from their mouths themselves how they feel about Hazel Crest and what they envision as well.
Okay. Will you guys be streaming that tomorrow live or any? Do you know?
I don't think there's going to be any streaming, but there may
Okay.
be a person or two that may go live in there.
Okay. Perfect. Well, brother Marlon, I thank you for showing up. I'll probably have you on one more time before it was April 1st, right? It's the last day of voting, right?
Yeah.
All right.
April 1st is election day.
Okay, perfect. I'll probably have you on one more time, and appreciate you, my brother, for coming in. And I wish you success over and over and over and over and over and over. Thank you so much. This is live, people. That's the end of our conversation. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for your questions, people. Those that had some questions. Hopefully, I got to all of them. Thank you so much, people. Go in peace. Those that in Hazel Crest, you punch number 2, punch number 6.